Hey everyone, this is Vita with Our Love Beauty. Just coming to check in with you and introduce myself. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a licensed cosmetologist and I have, kind of done some makeup and hair channels and things like that. And so here I am back again. I just wanted to kind of come to you all with beauty on a budget. For the most part, I do my own hair, I do my own makeup, I've started doing my own nails, and I just wanted to come and share with you some of the things that I've learned along the way so that you all can be beautiful on a budget just like me. Um, this first video that I have for you all will be about nails. Later on down the line, we'll probably get into some makeup and things like that that I use for myself. But I just wanted to come in and say subscribe to my channel. Click the subscribe button. And thank you all for watching. I'm going to be doing an SNS nail application, removal and application. I started doing my own nails once I went and got them done and realized that it cost $40 to have it done, and then I had to tip the lady, so it was $45. I'm like, golly, how do these people do this every couple weeks? So I went on Amazon and I clicked a button for the TP powder dip nail system, and I got a little drill, which I didn't need, but I probably spent about $90 altogether. I've done my nails probably 5 or 6 times since I've had it. I still have plenty of product left. And I wanted to just share. I wanted to share with the ladies in my circle and other ladies so that you can know that it is really easy to be cute on a budget. So, here I am again. My name is Vita with Our Love Beauty. Click the button and subscribe to my channel. And don't judge me. This was my first video and I was committed to doing it because I said I was going to do it all day. And then I got home and realized that I needed a stand and I needed a table and I needed to set up. But I did it. So the end result will be in a picture form because my phone died. But anyway, you all subscribe to my channel. And I hope you enjoy the videos that we post. It'll be kind of a branch of our little family. So there's Reggie, Legend, Omega, and me, Vita. And so it's our LOV story. And so again, it's Our Love Beauty. I'm a branch of the Our Love. So yes, be on the lookout for Our Love couple stuff, Our Love story stuff, Our Love nails, Our Love beauty, all of that. Just be on the lookout for all of it in this blog below. So click the button. Click the button. Okay, so here's where I started before I did my nails. And now I'm getting the Tupperware bowls. I just put some really hot water in them. And I usually take a Walmart bag and I put it inside of the Walmart bag and I kind of make a little tunnel so that it doesn't get all over the place. So you'll see me doing that here so that I can get that ready. So when it's time for me to soak my nails off, I'm good and ready to do that. All right, and then here's my little tunnel. So that way I don't make a big mess. And then I'm going to sit that off to the side and go ahead and get ready to get my cotton balls ready. To go ahead and move on to the next step so that we could do the removal process. So here, I usually split one cotton ball in half because you usually don't need one whole cotton ball for each finger. You can split them, and then when you put the acetone on and put the stuff over it, it's not this big old glob of cotton ball on there. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I have to buff off the top coat, and I have my little drill here. I use it sometimes. I don't really need it because you can actually use just the three-way buffer for that. So um, here I'm doing that. And then you'll see that you can see the top coat coming off. It basically kind of helps to make the nail ready to get all that, let the acetone soak everything off. So you'll see me doing that, just getting all that off. Feel free to skip through to the next segment so that you can, kind of speed past this. I just wanted to show you guys that you have to do every single nail to get that top coat off before you soak it in the acetone because it really makes a difference on the soak off process. All right, so here we go with the next step. The next step is going to be getting that acetone on the nail, and you got to get creative because you got to clamp and hold and get the cotton ball on there and get the acetone on the cotton ball. And so there's a couple little tricky little things you have to do. So I get it. I figure it out. And then once you get that one hand done, you got to do the other hand. So yeah, there you go. All right, clamp it some kind of way. You got this. I've been just putting acetone on the cotton ball. The acetone I got from Walmart was like $3. It's just 100% acetone. They do have another one that was a little bit more expensive. It was supposed to be to soak off like the acrylic nails and things like that. But this one works just fine. Just a regular 100% acetone from Walmart. And then once I got all of them done, I'm going to go ahead and set my timer and get my two bowls to soak. And so while I'm soaking, do. Yep, they helped me with the timer. So I soaked for about 20 minutes, and then once I soaked everything off, so now I'm gonna remove my hands from the warm water. Actually, it was really hot water, and I'm gonna take my clamps off. And if everything's soaked off properly with the acetone, it should just pull right off. Sometimes you have to like wiggle it around like you're taking off a fingernail polish remover. Like you're using fingernail polish remover, but otherwise
It should just slide off for the most part. You shouldn't have a whole bunch of excess on there. So here we go. I apologize if you can't see it very well, but most of them just slipped right off. There were a couple that had, like little pieces at the edge or something like that. I don't know, maybe it didn't, get as saturated as the rest of the parts did, but you should notice that most of them just slid right off. I was actually very happy that I didn't have to re-soak, but the one that did, I just put the cotton ball back on top of it and just let it soak while I was removing the rest of them. So it did stay. So, and then at some point, I did realize that you all couldn't really see, so I did readjust. And then I'll go ahead and speed through this part of the video. Alright, so now we're here and everything is coming off, and I think I was re-soaking one here. Looking at it, everything came off really well. My nails, um, they're a little bit beat up because the first time I did it, I thought that I needed the drill. Man, I tore my nails up. But my nails are typically pretty strong, so I think that, they're fighting through the recovery of this all, which is good. But this is what they look like once I got everything taken off. And then I'm gonna, in a minute, like get the cuticle remover and do a quick little manicure and all of that so that I can make sure, that my cuticles are pushed back really good so that my SNS set will look really good. Just do it like fingernail polish remover. Sometimes you gotta, get in there a little bit, especially when you have like a few coats of fingernail polish on there. So now that I'm finished with that, I'm gonna go ahead and this is the kit that I used for my SNS nails. It's the TP powder dip system. I can put the link down below. And when you go down there, don't forget to click the subscribe button to subscribe to my page. I mentioned I also got these little clamps from Walmart. I'm sorry, excuse me, from Amazon as well. So putting everything up. The manicure set that I have in the little pink little holder, that came with the little drill that I got. So it was a nice little gift to get in there. So that's the cuticle remover. Um, I probably could have filed my nails before I did that, but I just wanted to make sure that my cuticles were soft when I pushed them back. And so I started to go through that process. Okay, so here I'm giving myself a little manicure. Just wanted to go ahead and make sure that my cuticles were pushed back as much as possible. I know you can't see, but I used a little cuticle remover that I got from Walmart. It may have been about $5 and some maybe a little bit of change. And it was actually pretty good. I just put it on there and pushed my cuticles back, and my cuticles, they came off really, really good. I was actually super surprised. It was quick. And then, but just before that, I had to like buff my nails out and get, any roughness that was on my nail. But you also want to kind of leave the edges a little, leave it a little bit rough feeling so that it'll pick up on the adhesive when you start to do your SNS dip. So just be mindful of that. You don't want to have really smooth nails when you start to go through this process. So. So I'm just getting everything buffed out before I start the process, and then I'm gonna go back to my TP powder dip nail system to go ahead and get the process started. So there's three different bottles. You have your nail prep, then you have the gel um, dip, and then you have the activator gel. So here's the process. I'm showing you as I go which one I use for what. So you use the nail prep on your nail twice. The directions come on a cute little card. I keep it and I actually refer back to it often just to make sure I'm doing everything that I need to do. Um, you apply this one twice. I guess it just kind of helps to dehydrate the nail. All I know is when I went to the nail shop and was watching a lady do my nails and saw her do these steps and pay what I paid, I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, I'm getting ready to do this at the house. And so here I am about 2 months later, um, trying it out and showing you guys how easy it is. So, um, over the times that I've done it, I found that you have to make sure that you use a thin layer of the adhesive, which in this case is called the gel dip um, polished. So I also like to kind of tilt my nail down so that none of the polish forms around the nail bed, I guess, if you will. So, if you notice, like when I start to polish, I kind of tilted my nail down like that so that you don't see that indentation. And so that way, like with the nail shop, like they professionals, they can use the drill. I mean, but can you really do that, at home yourself? And then you want to, kind of do it at an angle, not just straight down into the dip. And so the first step is to do the clear. So this is my clear coat of the SNS clear dip. So I can speed through the rest of this video because basically the rest of it is just a clear coat of the, and actually I won't speed through so you can just see how easy it is. It's a clear coat of the clear SNS dip. The clear coat basically helps everything to adhere better. It helps that color pop out really well. Um, Usually I do 3 coats of this. You do have to, just really be careful and be mindful that this stuff dries really fast. The polish is like a glue. It dries really fast, and you want to make sure you're doing even coats. And then once you dip it in at an angle, you want to make sure you shake the excess off. So I'll just continue to go through this process on all of my nails on this one hand, and then after that I'm going to go ahead and move forward to the pink powder that I'm going to put on. I'm going to do a coat of pink powder, and then I have another Amazon order that came in for some holographic glitter that I'm going to add into the end, and that'll be my last coat. So I have one more, and then I'll go ahead and move on to my pink coat. And you'll see that it's the same exact process, it's the same concept. If you get it on your finger, it's gonna stick to your finger. So that's why I've found that when you're really neat and you polish your nail really neat and evenly, you can get the really, really like nice shape of a nail, a really good result. So that you don't have to do a whole lot of filing at the end, and so also that it doesn't like get around the nail bed like I mentioned before. So I'm going to close that up and then go ahead and get my pink ready. Alright, so here's me doing a few of the nails on the pink powder. I'm sorry, with the pink powder. The pink powder actually is really pretty. It's just kind of boring, you know, wanted a little more than just pink powder. So have a little sparkle bling coming at the end of the video where you'll be able to see me do like this holographic um, glitter. It looks like rose gold on my nails right now. But here's the rest of the process of the pink powder, and then I'll go into the next video. Okay, now so here I am going ahead and doing my last coat, but the last coat of it is going to be this holographic color that I was talking about before. It wasn't enough for me to like actually dip my finger into, so I used a little brush that it came with and kind of wiped it onto the nail, and it gave it like a distressed, like rose gold kind of look, almost like that foil if you've seen that before. So me, I'm sparkly, glitter fairy up. I did it on every finger. To me, it looked really good. I was actually very proud of this set. This is one of the best sets that I've ever done, so I'm really glad that I was able to share this with you all. And if you notice, I was trying to like do it how they do it. I think maybe I should get some makeup brushes because it would probably work out a lot better. But my fiance was looking at me do this like, I see glitter in the air. Don't come near me right now. I was already looking like a glitter fairy. It's pretty fun though. Alright, so now that I'm done with that, I'm going to brush the excess powder off, or try to anyway. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my three-way buffer and buff my nails out. I would be mindful that the glitter can come off if you buff it too hard, so just buff it really smooth. You don't really have to dig in and buff it really. Alright, so now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use the same adhesive from the TP dip nail system, and I'm going to go in with the rose gold. Man, when I tell you that this stuff made a big old mess, but it looks good. My fiance was looking at me like, "Ooh, don't come near me. Mm-mm, mm-mm. You're like a glitter fairy." I'm like, "I know, right?" But it turned out to be super pretty, so I was really, excited that I tried something new. I know that I didn't want to do the pink because I'm not just the only pink girl. And then once that's done, you put the gel activator on there, and then you go ahead and start buffing and making sure that your nails are really smooth. I will be honest, I buff, I guess, too hard on some of them, and some of the glitter came, off, like all the way off. So I did go in and do the glitter on like one or two, and it's not as smooth as the rest of them are, but I'm really still pleased with the outcome, and the way that it came out. So I'm just shaping and making sure that everything's all shaped up and getting everything all buffed out. And then once I do that, I use the same adhesive that I use to with the gel dip system for the top coat, and that's how it came for the system for the TP dip nail system. So in this case right now, I just was getting around the edges. Sometimes it was a little bit thicker, like one or two of them was a little bit thicker, where I maybe didn't tilt my nail down when I was polishing it, and it got, around the cuticle area. So just filing that off and getting everything all smooth, and like I said, making sure everything's shaped right. And yeah, that one was, on there pretty good. I had to kind of go in there and get that one good. Yep, and then after that, for the most part, you're done. After you do that top coat, you go and you dust everything off and wash your hands. And the top coat takes like a minute or two to dry. It's like a super easy system. I will say that it takes me probably here at home about an hour and 15 minutes to do it myself because of the soak off part of it. Um, and then after that, it really doesn't take that long. I know that that sounds, like a lot of time, but I mean, once every couple weeks, instead of you having to go to the nail shop and pay someone to do your nails, it is so worth it for me to save that money. I've basically like ordered that kit and paid for it 5 times now since I've had it, because I've been, done my nails so many times and used all the colors in the kit. And now I'm kind of looping back around with the colors. So that's where I got this holographic one from. So right now they look pretty junky right now because it has all the glitter on my hands from me trying to dab that holographic stuff on there. But I had to go and get everything all cleaned up. And then once everything's all cleaned up, I'll post some pictures so that you all can see the end result. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.
So here, the first time I did it, I used the gel envy top coat, but then the kit that came with it, if I would have read the directions correctly, I would have seen that the glue adhesive that you use as a polish, you can use that as a top coat too, and it's actually really shiny. So here's the end result. Thank you all for watching so much. Um, Subscribe to my channel and be on the lookout for more videos from Our Love